The Winter Spotlight event has ended, and that made me think I could do a tier list video because that's also what I did for the games event. Also, I'm sorry for not making a video for a long time. I know the event ended a month ago. So I've completed every single game in the event except for Tower Defense Simulator. So let's rank every game in the event. And here are all the games for the tier list. So I just changed up the words of this a little bit, but the link to this tier list is in the description. So I will rank them based off of a few things: how fun it was, how much work they put into it, and how long it took. So how about we start off this video with the first game I played in the event, Sonic Speed Simulator. So basically everything that Sonic Speed Simulator makes you do is just that you have to run around the world and collect coins and presents. This should probably go into bad. Now there's Royal High. So Royal High just makes you go on a snowboard and just collect snowflakes around the whole world in 30 minutes. So it was pretty good. It wasn't too hard, so I think I'm gonna put it in cool. And now there's Bed Wars. They have like these games that you play with other people and you have to try to beat them. So that's all you have to do. You just have to play it a little bit. So it was pretty good. I'll put it in cool. No, awesome. Now there's Beast Swarm Simulator. So Beast Swarm Simulator was a lot easier for me than for other people because I used to play this game a lot. But it still took long to do. That's like basically everything you have to do. You just have to play their game, and if you don't have like a lot of good stuff, then you just have to play it even more. It's terrible. And now there's a Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense thing, or whatever it's called. So for that, it was pretty easy because for getting the elite token, I had to have 2 towers, but somebody did like all for me. I didn't even know I got the token until I checked in the game and I saw I had it. So I don't really know how hard this would be to get, but I'll put it in bad. And now there's a Dusty Trip. So what you have to do for this, you just have to go back and forth a lot, and you just have to find car parts, but sometimes you might also do an accident and get the car stuck or something might happen, and then you will have to do it all over again, and it'll take long to do. But they did very good at making this. They made a lot of cool stuff in it. But I'm gonna put it in meh. And here we have Fish. So Fish, they just make you fish for a long time and go to islands. That's basically what you have to do. And they make you do it for pretty long too. I'm gonna put it in terrible. Now there's Greenville. So Greenville, they put barely any work into this. They made this way too easy, and it was just very bad. But at least they didn't make it too hard. I'm just gonna put it in terrible. Now we have Dragon Adventures. So for Dragon Adventures, they just make you do a little bit of games, and then they make you just go around the map, and it's pretty hard if you don't have a video. It's like this event will be impossible if you do not have any YouTube videos to help you. I'll put it in the med tier. Now we have this thing. So I'm guessing this is Creatures of Scenaria. So for that thing, they just make you go around the whole map and just do stuff. Like, you have to break, like, 10 ice things, give presents to Santa sleigh, and, like, random Christmas trees around the world. I'm gonna put it in the bad tier. Blade Ball. I think they just had quests that you're supposed to do. So Blade Ball wasn't too hard, but you also have to be good at the game to do this. So they just make you have to win the game with Santas versus Elves. But then they also say you have to do, like, a tournament thing. And you have to place in top 5 when you have, like, 50 people. I might put this in cool. It's pretty good. This is probably the best they've ever done in an event. Now there's Emergency Hamburg. So they just make you drive into a place. There you have like a circle, and you can find a thief anywhere in the circle. And it was so hard to do. It took so long. I think I was also in the middle of doing it, and then somebody in the game just killed me in it. Then I had to reset the whole thing. Never invite this game to a Roblox event again. Now there's War Tycoon. So they just make you go around the whole place and find presents. And they would be so hard to find if you didn't have a YouTube video. Like, this event will be impossible if you don't have a video. You don't even really know what to do. These games should just make it easier to do without a video. This is gonna be in terrible. Now we have Liberty County. So in this one, it took so long for me to do, and it's not because it was hard. It's because I just kept getting distracted so much. Now, you might think I just have to do all this crazy stuff in the game, but all you have to do is just go fishing, and you don't really have to do all this other stuff. It's pretty easy to do. I'm going to be putting this in meh. You know what? I don't know why I didn't do this, but this has to go in never invite to a Roblox event again. And now for Bloxburg, they just make you play a few mini games, and that's all. It wasn't too hard. I'm going to put it in bad. I meant meh. But this was just having a regular token. But I'm going to leave it. And now we have Tower Defense Simulator. So this is the only game in the event that I haven't done completely. I haven't done the elite token because I didn't really have enough time to do it. There was something else that happened. I only got the regular token from it, but it looked very hard to do because you would just get like a lot less money. So I think I would just put this in bad. And now there's Heroes Battlegrounds. You just have to defeat 8 people. And it was very hard for me because I was new at the game, but then somehow I just did it very fast. And then you play a few mini games. So this is going into, I don't even think they added anything to the event. I think I'm just gonna put it in terrible. And now there's Dress to Impress. So all they have is just a little bit of a story thing. And you just have to play through the story. It's very, very easy. This is going into awesome. And now there's that thing. So I'm guessing that's elemental dungeons. And it's pretty easy. You just have to defeat a boss like 4 times. But you also have to do the stuff right before that too. It's going to meh. Now there's warrior cats. So they just make you go and hunt for animals. And it's pretty easy. It might take a little bit long. I'm gonna put this in meh. Oh, now there's Driving Empire. It would be so hard to do without a video. Driving Empire always does bad at these events. For this one, they just make you look for all of these things. I forgot what they are. I think they're snowflakes, but you just have to go around the whole place and then get them. And they're spread across the whole world. Just never invite this game to an event again. And also for the other thing, Driving Empire also makes you just do a race a lot of times. They barely added anything. And now we have Rivals. I also like playing Rivals. So you just have to pretty much shoot players and that's all. But they didn't really add anything to it. It's just like the regular thing. So it would be cool, but they didn't really do any effort, so it's gonna go in meh. Now there's Pets Go. So they just make you play Pets Go for a long time. You just have to AFK pretty much in your game, and that's all. But you also have to buy more things to make it faster. Now we have the NFL Universe football game. Now the hard part of this was to gain yards. I just had to do it 1 time because I did like a touchdown. It might give you less for other times, so you have to do it 2 times instead. But they didn't put like any effort into this. Maybe just never invite this game to a Roblox event again. And sadly, Arsenal was not in this event. And none of these games are in the best. Like all of these are just in the low tiers. And the last thing is the overall Winter Spotlight event. I really like this event. I'll put it in awesome. And that's everything ranked here. So here's everything. And that's the end of this video. So be sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. And make sure you comment down below. And goodbye.